You're laying on top of my needles, honey. You're laying on top of my needles and my stuff. Yep, there you are. Ooh, all right. Saturday Night Live. I'm gonna wait for more people to come in here. Got the popcorn and the cat sniffing the popcorn. No. Got my needle. Got my yarn bags ready to go. Hey, Miss Jennifer. Hello. You know, it's funny. It says you're there, but it doesn't. There you are. I was gonna say it doesn't show you there. Hello. Welcome in. We're already ready to go. I was gonna wait till a couple more people came in. It's gonna be slow going tonight. I got a feeling. Everybody's finishing off their summer vacations before school starts. And we've got a bad thunderstorm. Hopefully my power won't go out. It's flickered a time or two, but hasn't gone completely out yet. Will you let me know if that music's too loud? I've got it playing over there, but I usually have it playing behind me. Thank you for the like. Thank you. We're going to try to push for 20 tonight. Hopefully we'll get 20 likes tonight. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. They're a little long. I can't type with them, so I don't know how long they're going to last. We'll see. I like the longer nails. I can't wear them very often, so you guys get to see them more than anybody. Just waiting. And as I'm breathing, the phone's going up and down. That's funny. I've never noticed that before. Has it ever done that? Have y'all ever noticed that before with my breathing? When I'm sitting in the bedroom, it sits lower on my chest, and so it kind of bounces up and down a little bit while I'm breathing. I'm doing good. How about yourself? I'm doing better. I've been kind of down lately. If you guys have saw my little video, the whole emptiness thing is it gets to me from time to time, and then I get kind of melancholy and start thinking about when I was 19 years old, and then I have to rein it back in, because I'm always I'm a positive girly. I've always been a positive girly. You feeling it too, huh? Yeah. It just, every now and then, it really hits. It hits hard. And I don't normally post about it, but for some reason I just felt the need, because I knew, like, someone like yourself, someone out there is feeling it too. Just let them know they're not alone. And I haven't, and when I get like that, I just want to sleep. I don't know. And fortunately I get, 4 days off a week, and so I have that opportunity. But here's the thing. That music is a little loud. It's loud for me. Let me get it down. My daughter's not home at the moment. She's out visiting with a friend, but she'll be home soon. She's home for the summer, and she'll be gone in 2 weeks. And she'll be gone for 3 years once she's gone this time. Because she told me, I said, well, you'll be home to visit. She said, no, I won't, Mom. I'll have a job. So her and 2 other friends have pitched in, and they're getting an apartment together, and she'll have a job and school, and she feels like she's not going to be able to come home to visit. We're human, and it happens. It's okay. Glad I'm not the only one, right? I appreciate it. You sharing, I'm the same way. Yeah. I think that's what really got to me, knowing that this is the last summer that she's going to be spending here. Now, here's the thing. I think once she graduates, she won't have the apartment anymore, because it's in a complex where they have to be college students in order to stay in the apartment complex. It's got a pool, it's got a gym, it's really nice, it's great for the college kids. But here's the thing. Once college is over, and I think she may end up going and staying and getting her master's. That may change. She did mention to me about possibly getting her master's at UTC, which is in Chattanooga. And what was it? What was she going into? Urban planning and development. And they don't offer that at the college that she's going to. So if that's the case, she'll live at home and commute because it's only a 35-minute drive with the traffic's good. So to save money on having an apartment, she may end up doing that. So I don't know. But again, that is 3 years from now. So in the meantime, I gotta just suck it up, Buttercup. And I know I'm going to have my moments between now and the end of those 3 years. But I've got my crafts. I've got you guys. I've got, I've got my part-time job. I've got, my various social media that I do. And then I have all my crafting to. So, yeah. Master's good for her, I'm sure. She will get home sick, crossing fingers. Thank you, honey. I appreciate that. I know that sounds terrible, but I feel it too. Oh, kisses. Thank you. Thank you. There's my heart. Thank you so much. I appreciate that. Yeah. All right. Oh, all right. So those of you who are watching on the replay, you guys will get to see this. Whoever comes in later won't know what I'm fixing to show you, but I'll go ahead and show you now since a couple of you are here with me today. I am making a hat. This is one I started the other day. Oh, see, yeah, it just popped up. Jennifer says, what are you making? I'm making a hat. And last night I was on Crystal the Yarny Chicken and Crazy Cat Lady's channel. Thank you. And I had to ask her what colors these were. And she had to tell me. Now I see the yellow. I couldn't see it last night, I guess, because of the lighting that I was on. This is for the Operation Watch Cap. Those of you who have seen my videos, these are hats that are donated to the veterans. That me and a group of other ladies are making them. I saw you both. I watched you both. Oh, okay, cool. Yeah, she has to read the comments to me because, y'all know I have to have the comments 2 inches away from my face. So the yarn I'm working with was donated to me by my group. So I love this yarn, regularly $5.49. She got it on clearance, $2.49. And I didn't know that they had a clearance sale, or I probably would have gotten in on that. They are pretty. I like the way they're working up. So here's what, I guess, a sample of what it looks like if you make a blanket. Not too fond of that myself, but I like the way the hat's coming up. And this one is called The Struggle is Teal. So I thought I might get about 3 hats out of this, but it looks like I'm only going to get probably about 2 with the pattern that I'm using. And this is a pattern that is in my head, and I want to say it originally came from, or the idea came from, Crystal. I mean, not Crystal, but Crystal. Crystal at Bag a Day Crochet. That's where this originally came from. So what you do is, she does all double crochets, but what I do in order to make the top a little bit smaller, it is pretty, isn't it? So I do, my first round, I do 12 double crochets. And the second round, of course, you increase till you get 60 stitches. So you increase 5 rounds. So after I do the first round of double crochet, I do half doubles. So I do half doubles on round 2, 3, 4, and 5. And then on my 6th round, I do a row of double crochets, and then I do my 4 front post, back post for 3 rows, and then I do 2 rows of half doubles, a 3rd row of doubles, which is where I'm at, and then I do that repeat. I don't know if I can pick it up and find it. But what about you, Miss Jennifer? What are you working on? Yeah, it seems to be a lot better. I like it's more, it's not as, what do you call it? Not puffy, but it's not as puckered. That's the word I'm looking for. It's not as puckered. Let's see. trying to skip the commercials. I didn't know how loud that would be. I know normally I play the music on the tablet behind me, and this is the channel that YouTube lets me play in the background without dinging me. I'm making the Sugar Blush Shaw from Expression. Oh, I follow Expression Fiber. I love her. Expression Fiber Arts. Also working on some whips. Need to finish Virus Shaw. I haven't done a Shaw in, I can't even tell you. It's been many years since I've done a Shaw. But I love everything that she does at Expression Fiber Arts. All of her stuff is just gorgeous. And I'm on her email list. And so I always get it whenever she drops a new free pattern. I can't afford her yarns, but I love her patterns. And they all look so beautiful and flowy. And I just, she used to be a model. And she used to crochet in her pastime, or to pass the time away. She used to crochet, and that was how she originally got into it. And then, of course, she started making her own yarn and making her own patterns. And she does a lot of shawls. She mostly knits now than crochet, but she does cater to us crocheters, which is awesome. I am asking a question. I want to know if you guys have noticed any new up-and-coming crochet channels, not necessarily tutorial channels, but just channels in general. I'm wanting to start supporting people who are wanting to come into their own with the influencing, and I want to support their channels. So if you guys know of any new ones, let me know. I wish I had something to write with so I could write down who they are. I'll share once finished. I do love her stuff. Me too. I've been following her for about 4 years. She's very beautiful. I love her patterns. Her husband is now dating. What? I didn't know that. That's awesome. And she was the first ones I came across years ago. And like I said, I like to follow them when they first start out. Like Fiber Fox, I think. I want to say she's a real pretty redhead that lives in a tiny house. I can't remember. I think it's Fiber Fox. I started following her when she only had like 25 or 30 followers, and now she's got thousands. And then another one I started following when they had a low count was Tammy Fleming. She's trying to reach 500. She crochets in Canada. Okay, I'll have to check her out. Tammy Fleming. I will go. I meant to bring my other phone in here so I could do that. Y'all know I have 2 channels, and so I try to follow on both. If I follow on my one channel, which is the Blind Stitcher, then I will share it to this channel so that I can remember who I have and who I don't have. But Krista at The Secret Yarnery, I started following her when she only had like 125 followers. It was before she moved into the house that she has now. And she was just getting started by doing monthly giveaways. And she did like color themes, and she would always select a bracelet from a local crafter with the colors of the theme that she was going for to support that jewelry maker in Kenya, as well as she would send snacks from her area that people might not have ever tried before. And she would do monthly giveaways like that. And I thought it was pretty cool the way she did that. Hello, Miss Doris. How are you? Fiber flux. No, this was I'll make sure it wasn't fiber flux. It was, I want to say, Fox Fiber or Fiber Fox FOX. You can if you want to, Jennifer, but yeah, it was Fox Fiber or Fiber Fox FOX. She had long red hair. I'm sure she's still doing it. Oh, okay, yeah, share it to my community page. That way I'll be able to see it. Oh, that'd be great. I'll see if I can find her. If I can, I'll do a video clip. I actually plan on doing a video and sharing newer artists that I find, and also the ones that you guys recommend in some of my clips, because I know I did a video where in order to enter a giveaway, you had to recommend two crochet channels that I might not know about. A lot of them I already did. But I wanted to do shout outs for the people that have, under 1,000, to give them a chance to get monetized and be known out there so we can support our community. Well, thank you. Well, we got to support each other, we got to support each other. And that's what it's all about. Hey, Doris, are they doing the live sale tonight over there on Dana and Robin's channels? I meant to go check them out earlier, but I didn't get a chance to. Had a renewal ceremony today, and my kiddos were in it. Oh, that's awesome! I bet you are tired. Did you help set it all up? I mean, did you help like with the setting up the reception and all that? Those kind of events can be so emotionally draining. Did she? Okay. I wasn't sure if they had sold everything last Saturday night or if they were going to be on again this Saturday night. Oh, thank you for the likes, guys. Thank you. Thank you. Well, I plan on going as long as my phone will let me. I want to start doing more of the longer lives. So for people who, because I don't expect you guys to stay with me the whole time, because that's just a little ridiculous. I mean, if you do, then that's fabulous. God love you. But I mean, I don't expect anybody to stay that long, because that's a really long time to stay with somebody and not fall asleep. You know what I'm saying? I told a friend of mine, I said, hey, I'm going live tonight if you want to just listen to me, because she goes to church in the morning. And I said, if you want to just listen to me in the background and let it play and listen to my voice and fall asleep to it, I said, that would be great too. So I helped a little bit what I was going to do. A Facebook Live, but didn't get it set up in time. Oh no. So I just did a couple videos. I can get it to focus when I'm out here, but I can't get it to focus. Oh, there we go. Oh, now it's focusing. Nope. Dang it. Well, I'm trying not to be blurry, guys. I don't know what it's focusing on if it's not focusing on me. But yeah, so I'm planning on doing more longer lives. And the reason for that is because I have found either that or I'm going to start doing long all night lives on the Blind Stitcher. The Blind Stitcher, I don't talk. If I do, it's going to be whispers only, because it's supposed to be like an ASMR channel where it's just the sound of me eating my popcorn or doing my stitching or working with my plastic yarn. Thankfully, they had a professional videographer. Oh, that's good. And a photographer, so it was okay. Good. I bet it was beautiful. How many years have they been married? So now I'm doing 3 rows of front post, back post. 48. Wow. My grandparents had their 50th wedding anniversary when I was 16. I was in boarding school at Fletcher Academy in North Carolina. It was a Christian academy, Christian boarding school academy, boys and girls. And so it was my grandparents, my mom and her 2 sisters, and all of their families. And the only person who was not in the photo, which my aunt said, "Oh, yeah, you were there." I'm like, "No." She goes, "Oh, yeah, you're in the photo." I said, "No, I'm not. Go back and look." I'm the only one not in there. And she's like, "Well, why weren't you there? Why weren't you in there?" Because my parents felt like it was too far out of the way to come and get me. It would have only been an hour. It would have been 2 hours. An hour there and an hour back to where they would have been from Tennessee to Columbia, South Carolina. I was in Fletcher, North Carolina. So all they had to do was go up to Fletcher and then go down to Columbia. That's all they had to do. They've passed, so I can talk about how bitter I am about it. Yeah, but I let my aunt know. Nope, I would have been there. I promise you, I would have. It's okay. I've gotten over it, but it just sucks that I'm the only one not in that photo to share that moment. So I'm so glad that your kids were involved and that you guys were able to go to that. That's amazing. It being their grandparents. Yeah. So I'm tickled that they got to be in it, because I would have liked that chance. I was 16. I was going through an awkward stage. It was the first time I'd ever lived away from home. It was the summer when I was 16, and I was turning 16. I turned 16 2 weeks after I got to school, and my roommate threw a surprise birthday party for me with everybody that was in the dorm before school started, and they all met me in what was called the rec room. It was kind of like a playroom for everybody to go. I think the only thing it had was like a foosball table, but it had a full kitchen and a couple of tables. And so they got together and they got me made me a cake. And they each went into their dorm room and picked out little memorabilia from the school and things like that. And they threw a little party for me. It was so sweet. But yeah, so I'm going to try to do the longer lives. I usually do between 2.5 and 3 hours normally anyway. And it's going to depend on the strength of my phone, to be honest with you. I made sure this sucker was fully charged tonight, so it may be a long night. It's storming out. As long as the power, I'll still be here even if the power goes off, but there will be no light. And I don't know, I think this will let me put the light on my phone. But I have 2 other phones for emergency that are set up that are for emergencies only, so I don't have to worry about my phone dying during that. So I may end up just powering through it. I'm so funny. But yeah, don't let that last video get you down, guys. I'm okay. That's why I did that other video. I don't know if I did the okay, I'm okay video. I think I did. But I'm okay. I will be okay. This is the graduation blanket that I got from my daughter for 2025 when she graduated high school. I got a full refund back on it. I'm using it because, of course, she didn't want it. It's got somebody else's name on it. I was so pissed. I was just like, are you kidding me? This was one of her graduation presents. And it says, "Congratulations, you great job." And I mean, you can see it, great accomplishments and everything. Yeah, so I laid it out to check it out when I got it, and it's so soft and fuzzy. So I've been sleeping under it. Oh, she didn't know? So your father-in-law, okay, so she says that her father-in-law set it up to surprise her, but her sister told her, told him he better give her a few weeks heads up, and she was able to have the flowers and other things together that he would not. Oh, gotcha. Oh, that would have been so sweet. If he would have set all that up, that would have been amazing. I'd be like, stick with that man for another 48 years. Of course, now he could have gotten together. He could have gotten together with her sister, and him and her sister could have gotten it all prepared and everything, and still been a nice surprise for her. Because, like, her sister could have gone out and said, "Hey, let's go get you a special dress." Because he could have said, "Hey, I want to take you on a special dinner." Just say it's a special dinner. Don't tell her actually what it was. And then he could, of course, now I'm a woman, and so I'm thinking of these things. But the sister could have thought of this. Take her out, get her a special dress, have the sister go get her a special dress, because they're going to go to dinner, and help get her all dressed up, and then take her to the ceremony. Oh, that would have been so great. I'm hopeless. I'm a hopeless romantic. I've never really dated a man that was romantic. I will say Matson's father, he did occasionally surprise me with some romantic things. He's the only one that I've ever... Oh, okay, wait a minute. Where are you at? He was the only one that ever made an effort of anything really romantic, which is sad because I love romance. I love romance. I love surprises, and nobody ever gives me surprises. So when I think that's why I like surprises, because of them surprising me for my 16th birthday. I think that was the first surprise I think I ever got. And I've loved surprises ever since. Even though I don't get them, I love them. Yeah, that didn't want to go. There it is. He had the venue and most of the script and asked us to be a part. He asked my hubby to walk her down the aisle as the father of the bride. That is so sweet. Did she cry? Did she fall apart? I bet she was very emotional. I would have been. I want to say my grandparents stayed married till they passed, and so they were married before my grandfather passed first, and I want to say they stayed married for 70. Ooh. I don't know. It was at least 75 years. No. 70 years. Wait. They got married young. I was 16 for their 50th. And my grandfather passed, let's see, when I got pregnant with my daughter. So I got pregnant at 39. So, 72, 73 years. Oh, I bet. I definitely would have. Yeah. Uh-oh. All right, we got a visitor. Y'all know we have to stop and get pets. Boo kitty. Hi, honey. Are you wanting 11s? She says, yes. Pull my hand down. Pet me. She also wrote a song for him to surprise him. And then I ugly cried. Then he did pictures. He did pictures of the hug. No, darling. Those of you who don't know, she's my tortoise shell. Yes. Hey, she kind of matches the nails today. Yeah, I say semi-outdoor kitties all have bells. Ramsey's already in his house. He's been a bad boy. He snuck into Maddie's room when I wasn't looking and I didn't know it, and he got trapped and started crying. We call her Boo Boo Kitty because when she looks at you normally, her eyes are this big around like big old marbles, and they're gorgeous. So she reminds me of those Beanie Boo stuffed animals. Of course, Ellie's on my hip beside me. I may end up throwing off this blanket because they are both keeping me warm. No, was that a kiss? Was that a kiss? Yeah. I do too. Especially the unusual looking faces like hers with the two-tone. See if I can get her to look up here. The two-tone split face. That's what made me fall in love with her, because when I first got her, okay, honey, she's getting all up in my business. When I first got her, she looked like a little mini teddy bear. She was so fuzzy. All right, honey. There you go. It's a good thing I've got a roller brush to get the kitty hairs off the hats. Yeah. Oh, more little kisses. That's her way. Usually she's making biscuits in the air. Can y'all see that? The biscuits. Oh. Are you rubbing on me? Are you trying to get me to touch you? Oh, she's going to my other hand because I'm holding my phone steady. Pretty girl. Oh, pretty girl. She's a mess. She's a mess. Now, she has her spot when I'm sitting on the commode or if I'm getting ready at the sink in the bathroom. She wants me to pick her up. And then I cradle her. And she'll just make biscuits in the air on my arm. And that's the only place she really likes for me to pick her up and hold her, which is really weird. But that's her little, ow. That's her little jive. Now watch. As soon as I go to reach for her. I'm watching you. And then this one's a built-in heater. But about a week after Maddie gets settled in her apartment, she's going to come back for her. Which is weird because she's my cuddle buddy. Now her, I can do anything to her. I can pick her up, twist her around, turn her upside down. She don't care. I don't care. Just love on me. Oh. She doesn't care. And she's the only one that lets you do this without getting attacked. And she is so strictly indoors, all soft. Yeah, it wasn't so great on Tuesday night because on Tuesday night our air conditioner went out. And it got really hot in the house. And there we go. There, no girl. And she was all in me. I was like, why am I so hot? Why is it getting so hot in here? And it happened in the middle of the night. I thought maybe I was just having hormone issues. And so I woke up sweating. So dang. So yeah, cuddle buddies at that point, not so much. Oh, I'm gonna eat some popcorn. Oh, we gotta eat some popcorn. Just a little bit. But yeah, I wasn't happy about the whole blanket issue, so. But luckily, I got her a couple of other things that had 2025 graduate on it, so. But I was really upset because this was the big purchase, was the blanket for her graduation. And I felt sorry for the other person that got hers because you know that mama was upset too. Oop, am I at the end? I am at the end of this row. Okay. I don't have a stitch marker in here and I need to put one. Alright, so what I do is I will attach to the top of this double crochet. Maybe. If I can see it. There it is. And then I'm going to chain one just to anchor it. And then I will do a front post, back post repeat. Oh, speaking of orange gingers, there's Copper. They'll come in here one at a time. Midnight will be in here in a little bit. Hi. He likes to get mean with the girls, which I don't like, which is why I don't like him. He's very lovable. But he's the baby of the family. He's 6 years old. But yeah, he attacks the girls and picks fights with them for no reason. He gets very dominant with them and he gets mean. He won't dare mess with Midnight. Midnight beat the crap out of him. Yeah, he's beautiful. Beautiful, lovable. He's skittish. Usually the slightest move will make him jump and run away. But apparently he smells something. What you got? But loving on him is during his terms only. And then he won't go away once you start loving on him. Yeah, he's mean to the girls. It's Midnight. He knows Midnight beat the crap out of him. Well, he's indoors, so he doesn't have a collar. Are you going to come say hi too? Come here. You can get on camera? Let me move my stuff. Move my project. Come here. Over here. Hi. Come here. Right here. Come here. Yep, his terms only. Come here. Trying to get him to come over here. Nope. All right. You want me to move the popcorn, don't you? Oh, I'm going to have to kick off the blanket anyway. It's too hot. Come here. Oh, nope. He won't come over here because Ellie's here. I'll move the... Here. I moved it. Hey. Where you going? Where you going? Come here. Why are you scratching? Y'all don't have fleas. What are you scratching for? Come here. Come say hi. Oh, she's not happy. Did you hear her hiss at him? I know. Come here. Come here. Come here. Copper. Yeah. Oh, she is not happy. She is hissing. But yeah, his terms only. But once you start, he won't go away. And he likes to perch on your shoulder too, like Elliot, like Ramsey does. If you guys have seen Ramsey prop himself on my shoulder. All right, you're gonna come around that way since she's over here. Here, come here. Come here. Come here. Come here. Copper. Copper. That's Ellie's. That's Matson's other kitty. So I told her she needed to take him too, because, like I said, I don't like him because he attacks the girls. But Ellie's 14, so she told me just to take care of him until she passes. But she could live another 5 or 6 years, and then she'll take him. He's scratching that one side. He must have something going on with his ear. Come here. I haven't seen you do that before. Come here. Come here. There you go. And he's got gold eyes, too. He's golden with gold eyes. I think it's because my face is behind my phone and he can't see my face, which is probably why he's kind of skidded and kind of taking his time. And look how fluffy his tail. He is so fluffy. But that's Boo Boo Kitty's baby. from the last litter she had. He's a boy. He's a boy and he's dominant. And that's what it comes down to. He's a very moody, temperamental boy. Come here, pretty baby. You pretty boy. There you go. Yeah, both of my boys look like girls. Midnight looks like a girl, too. Yeah, it's him. And before I got her fixed, I got him fixed. Did I get him fixed? No, I got her fixed right after she had his litter. And he only messed with her as a mama for a while. He didn't really start attacking Ellie until about a year ago. And that's when Matson started getting mad at him. All right, we got commercials going on with my mood music. I'm not happy about that, so let's see if I can get it to stop. He's just gonna. There we go. He's at the other end. Oh, he's gonna sit there. He's staring at. Is she down there? He's staring at her. See? He is obsessed with her. That's his mama. He's twice her size. So anyway, he used to mount her before I got him fixed. And then he got to where he just attacks the back of her neck. So yeah, so he just attacked the back of her neck. And then he started attacking Ellie. Boy, this is picking up every little tiny little hair. But again, 5 animals. Oh, there's something here that's bugging me. I'm like the Princess and the Pea, guys. Any little tiny thing, a kitty litter from in between their toes. Any little tiny thing in my bed, I feel it. Little bitty tiny little crumb, I feel it. That means I'm a true princess. Y'all heard the story of the Princess and the Pea? Where the queen was trying to prove that whether she was a true princess or not. Yeah, that's me. Never fails. Oh. Did you think you were going to play with the yarn, Ellie? Yeah. Don't you mess with my popcorn now. All right, I think I'm going to put a princess. Yep. All right, I'm going to do a couple of stitches that just ended up coming out. And put a stitch marker in here so that I can remember where my... Because otherwise I will accidentally overlap. All right, let's get a stitch marker and put it in here. I've got them all hooked together. Do you guys do that? I like doing the front post, back post, stitch pattern. I do too. I like the way it turned out. Let's do the bills again today. They're lightweight. I'm working with a 5.5, but I think I only have a... Yeah, I only have a K on here, which is a 6.5. Oh, nope, there's an H. Well, that's a 5. An H is a 5. I like this stitch marker. I think it's cute. That's one of the ones that I pieced together. And those of you who have won my giveaways, you know that I put stitch markers in my giveaways. Do you? It just makes it so much easier to keep up with them. Otherwise, I find them all over the house. All right, so let's just hook this up at the top. Y'all know my vision issues. Sorry, guys. I know that's really, really big for y'all. This way I know where my row starts. Otherwise, like I said, what happens is I'll get it and I'll run right over it and just keep going. Because there's some patterns that I do where that's what you do. It's just a continuous run. If I was doing it all with this stitch, that's what I would do. But I'm not, and I'm changing up after the third row. So anybody else in the room? What you working on? What you working on, Miss Doris? I know you're tired. You're not working on anything right now, I'm pretty sure. Well, good. I'm glad you like it, and maybe you'll cave and let your daughter get the other one. Yep, it's going to be doing some jingling. That's fine. Maybe someone will come into the room later and say, oh, what's that jingling sound? And I say, oh, it's my stitch marker. Oh, I got another like. Thank you, thank you, thank you, guys. I think the like button is over here. Those of you who don't know, I'm trying to collect this up. I'm staying as long as I get 20 likes. That's what I'm trying to get, but it should be up here. I'll look at it focusing now. Oh, is that a white flower? I always thought there was yellow flowers. What are the colors? I thought it was just black and white. Nope, it's not one. What the hell is it focusing on if it's not focusing on me? Come on now. Seriously? What colors? There we go. What other colors? I thought it had yellow, but I guess it doesn't. I guess they're all black and white. Trying to get the elephant loveys done, but tonight I'm just going over the class for tomorrow morning. I teach his class at church every couple weeks. Oh, so you're a Sunday school teacher. That's awesome. My aunts used to do what they call it, our churches is called a cradle roll, which is the little ones that are, I think they're under cradle roll. I think is, I want to say cradle roll is the babies at my church, because I know they have, Matson was in the one that was, once you turned 5, you had to go up to a higher class. So I think she was 1 or walking. So I think cradle roll at my church was under the age of 1. But both of my aunts used to do cradle roll because they liked taking care of the babies. Nursery, yes. It was nursery, yes. But they called it cradle roll. Or maybe cradle roll was what Maddie was in, and then she did the nursery. So my aunts did the cradle roll, which is where they're just learning to talk, and they're just learning to walk, and they try to sing the songs. It's so cute. So cute. But yeah, when she turned 5 and she had to go to the other class, she's kind of, luckily there were a couple of other kids her age that she knew that were going into that class too, but she missed everybody else that was in her original class. I think I need to make myself a little sign to pop up here every now and then. I don't know how they do that when they do their lives, when they have the like little signs up here. I'm not that tech savvy when it comes to the lives and stuff. And you guys know when I did when I attached the Bluetooth last time, maybe if I did that with the Bluetooth and just had this, because the Bluetooth focuses on what I'm doing, but it has stuff in the background. Maybe if I make myself like an image, a Bluetooth image up here, so that I could get my likes and get people to subscribe and share. If I did like a little banner and had it up here and then did the Bluetooth Because I know how to do that. I just don't know how to take it off. Yeah, yeah, like I said, I'm not tech savvy, so I don't know how. Oh, here we go. There we go. And I've got all different buttons. Like I've got, let's see, this button is choose a sticker. I can do a sticker. I can do a Q&A sticker. Oh, here we go. Ask a question. Okay, here we go. Let's try this. I can do a sticker. I don't know how long it lasts, but let's try that. Undo. We'll say, what are you working on? Let me see if I can get this done. Oops. All right, we're going to try this and see if it works. Done. Here we go. Answer will appear as chat messages. Okay. Oh. Nope. Okay, see, there we go. All right, I thought it was going to let me put on here what I was working on. Is it up at the top or is it just, it's in the middle of the screen and I'm starting to, okay, so I'm starting a Q&A and I was trying to put it further up. Oh, there we go. It wouldn't let me move it a minute ago, but now it's letting me move it up. Okay, that it let me do. Okay. Now, it told me that the answers will come in the chat. That's neat. Okay, so I can do, it lets me do a sticker. It lets me do a poll, a Q&A, or a countdown, but I don't know. I don't know much about that. Let's see what else does it offer me. There's the green screen it offers me. Effect. Oh, I can choose an effect. I can create a highlight. Now maybe that's what it is. I'm not going to try it with this one. There we go. Okay, so the chat, it shows up in the chat. That's cool. I think I might play around in the future because it says create highlight. So create a highlight might let me do that. It lets me retouch, flash. We know what the green screen does. We don't want that. Hide. Oh, I can hide the live video. Oh, I knew that. Okay, so never mind. Hiding the live video is like if I need to do something that doesn't need to be seen on camera. And then I just let you guys know what I'm doing. And I usually will, it lets me mute and hide the live. So I need to tilt this down a little bit. I had it tilted up because of the animals. Hang on just a second. I'm going to see if I can get this. There we go. Oh, now it's just highlighting my belly. That's great. I wanted to get more of my stitching on camera instead of the foot of my bed. So Doris is working on elephant levees. Jennifer is working on a shawl from Expression Fiber Arts. And I am working on a hat to be donated. Let's see, what does this button do? Oh, choose a game to stream with. Oh, okay, that's cool. All right, so it also gives me the option to pick a game that I can stream while I'm playing with you guys and talking at the same time. I don't know if it... That's interesting. I'm just gonna have to do some playing one night. I don't know how long that sticker stays up there. I guess it stays up there through the whole thing. And then I don't know if that sticker shows up on the replay. I bet. I wonder if it does. Well, they're playing all kinds of commercials in the background. Lots of commercials in the background. I don't like that. There we go. But yeah, I figure a lot of people, oh, thank you for the like. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. I guess I could use that as a, use it as a banner as well, if I didn't have a question that I wanted to ask. So, Crystal had her drawing today, right, guys? Who won? Now, was that her subscriber end of the month? And also, doesn't she also do a members only giveaway as well? If I get to that point to where I can have members, I will be doing the same thing. I made my pastor a hat with the front post, back post stitch last fall. Oh, nice. Those are always so nice because there's if you do the whole thing, it's like, well, you know, it's more forgiving for like size wise because it's so stretchable. So if somebody has a big head, it's perfect, and somebody has a little head, it's perfect. Because a lot of people don't know their hat size or their head size. Not very many people measure their heads. Because usually when you go in the store to buy a cap, you look at it and you go, oh, you kind of stretch it out and go, yeah, that'll fit. Yeah, that's what she was doing she was giving away entries for. She was supposed to have her drawing today because today's the 1st of August. Well, yeah, it's still the 1st of August, right? Isn't midnight yet? She was doing her monthly giveaway, I believe, or she was doing, she was having the drawing today. I know that. That's what the last entries were that you could still enter in. Yeah, definitely do that. She mentioned that in when we were live last night. I wasn't sure if anybody had seen who won. I don't know if it was for the, like I said, I don't know if it was for the member giveaway or if it was for the subscriber giveaway. Yeah, I didn't do I was going to do my monthly one for July. I had full intention of doing it, and then time got away from me before I got to post it. So I still have the video, and I'm going to post it for August. I just have to go in and edit a few segments and change it around. Or I may just get frustrated and do a new one. That's probably what I'm going to end up doing. But of course it's a crochet book, but I think it's one that you guys will like. I have many set aside for just that occasion. Because I find that more fascinating, more fun. I don't know of anybody that gives away crochet books, so that's what makes it so much fun for me. Yes, Crystal the yarny chicken and crazy cat lady, yes. Yeah, no, but you're right as far as Bago Days. She hasn't done that many lately. She had made a comment that she was going to stop. She was getting a lot of hate for it, which is really stupid. And people criticizing about her house and everything. She gets, bless her heart, she does get a lot of hate. Was that 2? I think that was only 2. Yeah, that was only 2, so I got to do one more. She said she was going to stop doing so many giveaways. She was going to do more, concentrate more on her tutorials because that's what she originally started her channel on. And so she was going to go back to what she originally started doing her channel on. And what she loves most is creating patterns. That's her passion. That's what she loves most doing. And so that's what she wanted to go back to doing. I haven't watched her in a while, and I need to, because I learn a lot of stuff from her. I used to love to watch her. But I haven't done much watching of actually hardly anybody these days. That's why I wanted to get back into supporting. If I'm going to watch, I want to go back to supporting the people that are trying to grow their channels. This will let me change up my questions too, which is nice. I wish they had that question feature on TikTok. That would be awesome. But my TikTok that I have 2, like just like here. I've got Young Boy 40 Mom, and then I've also got the blind stitcher. And my blind stitcher is if when I get on there, it's strictly ASMR when I do live on there. But I would prefer to do my lives all on here. I may experiment with my channel that I have, the blind stitcher channel. And I had originally created that for crochet sounds anyway, because y'all know I have to feel to stitch because of my vision. So that's why I created the blind stitcher, because I'm blind. Completely blind in one and partially blind in the other. I had to rethink and reimagine how I did things. But at least I have some vision to where I could adapt, which is nice. Oh, I got another like. Thank you, thank you. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. That's my way of giving you kisses. Everybody deserves kisses. I like giving kisses. All my kitties left me. Y'all, they all left. All of them. Look, nowhere. 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 Not even on the end of the bed. Not beside me. Gone. Oh, that's a nail polish stain. I could not get it out. But at least there it is. At least it faded. You can't really see it. And I usually cover it up with pillows anyway. Well, I'd like to know where my daughter is. She may already be home, but normally the dog will bark like crazy. I hope she's okay. She's out visiting a friend tonight. I got on here earlier and I was going to go look and maybe support some other live channels. And I was going through and looking and seeing what all was going on. And a lot of it was political. Oh, another one. Yay. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Kisses. Trying to get to 20. I've been on for an hour and I'm trying to stay on until I get at least 20 likes by the end of the night. But yeah, I went through some of the live channels that were playing. I know, but still. She's at home, and so I have to worry. And she knows I don't. Hi, Miss Roseanne. I don't like her coming in that late at night because if I'm asleep and the dog starts barking, it wakes me up and it really irritates the crap out of me. So she knows, hey, come in before I go to bed. And if you don't come in before I go to bed, at least let me know, hey, I'm going to be in really late. And then that way I don't, I'll leave the light on for her. Because if I'm still up, I'll go ahead and leave the door unlocked. But otherwise, I'm going to lock the door. And if she doesn't have her key and she wakes me up, again, that will piss me off. So, yeah, be respectful of your parents. If you're, if you're staying at home, be respectful. That's all I ask. I got another like. Oh. I was speeding it up, wasn't I? Hang on. Don't leave me. Yay. Thank you. Kisses. Yeah, gotta worry. Roseanne, I made my video. I took a video of, I wonder if I can play it here in the background. Let's see if it'll let me. Oh, nope, that mutes me. Sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Took a video of giving the hats that you donated for the Operation Watch Caps and our covering circle. And so I made that video and I will be putting that up soon. Hopefully I'll get it done tomorrow. I've got a lot on my plate to do for tomorrow, but one of them is to post that video where I show me donating those hats to my group. And she said, thank you so much. She really appreciated it. She thought it was amazing that I had such great followers that were willing to donate. Yeah, that were willing to donate for our veterans. And we're starting to actually, she told us at the group meeting that we were starting to get requests from other facilities, like some of the nursing homes that house some of our veterans. They're starting to request hats, and so now we're starting to use some of the hats that are being donated to go to some of the nursing homes for the nursing home veterans. Oh, there we are. Somehow it got on the other side. Oh, there she comes. Ellie's coming. She's on the stairs. She has to use the stairs, and Ramsey has to use the stairs. And she's coming around. Come on. You want me to move the popcorn? All right. There we go. I moved it. Come here. Lay down. There you go. Oh, her mama must not be home. I wouldn't know Maddie comes in anyway. She's pretty quiet when she comes in. Like I said, Ramsey will be barking up a storm. She knows I'm on. She knows I'm on my live, so the skin's starting to get kind of wobbly. So we're going to take this off. But this was Roseanne. You weren't in here yet, but this is one of the yarns that our not our leader. What would you call her? I guess our coordinator. She brought in a bunch from where I guess they had their clearance sale at Hobby Lobby, and so this was one of the ones that she made me take. I told her, I said, I have plenty of yarn. She said, but we've got so much here, and it's donated anyway. So one of the yarns that was donated, I picked it up, and that's what this is that I'm working with, because it's one I don't have in my stash. So I thought, well, I make pretty hats. I'll go ahead. So I took a couple because she made me, and it was stuff that was in my stash. So it is. They have really come into their own at Hobby Lobby with some of the skeins that they've. Wait a minute, where are you at? Give me that. Some of the yarns that their brands that they Yarn Bee, and I love this yarn. They've come a long way. They've really improved. It's sad that that's mainly what they carry, that in crafter stores. They're all Hobby Lobby brands. They aren't carrying anybody else anymore. So I mean that's kind of sad. But other than that, Their brands are getting really good. It's like Joann's when they came out with oh gosh, and everybody loved it. They came out with Twist. Oh gosh, what is that called? See, my brain's not working tonight. We don't need to listen to Mint Mobile. Big Twist. When they came out with Big Twist, it was very affordable. It was very cheap, but it was very nice. And they were testing out the water, so to speak. And so when they came out with that, join here. That was my third row. So when they came out with that, it was like, oh, this is great. And so then they started going up on their price, and they were starting to get up there with everybody else. And so it was still affordable, but not as affordable as it was originally. But I mean, they had to compete because, they were really, I'm stretching it out. They were really, they ended up having to file for bankruptcy. I'm just really tickled that Michaels knew it was a good yarn. Otherwise, Michaels wouldn't have gone ahead and invested in that. So Michaels they went ahead and bought the rights to bought the rights to Big Twist, and they purchased all the fabrics that they had. And so the Michaels that carry fabrics, and they have the Joann's fabrics, because I got that. It's the gift card I always ask for birthdays or Christmas, unless there's something really special I want. Me too. I love gift cards. One of my sisters, she's like, oh, gift cards are so cheesy. You don't really want a gift card. What do you really want? I really want a gift card. I originally always wanted them from Joann's, and now I say Hobby Lobby or Michael's. Give me gift cards to those are my favorite places. I said, because I know when I can get stuff. No, real quick, I'm doing 2 rounds of half double crochets right now. I want gift cards because I know what I want. I know when it's on sale or when it's on clearance. So yes, get me gift cards. And they don't believe me. She, especially the one particular sister, doesn't believe me. And she's like, it's just so cheesy. So when I open up my gift and it's a card with a gift card, she goes, no, I didn't get you any gifts because you said you just want a gift card. So that's what I got. So that's why you like it was a bad gift. I'm like, no, this is amazing. It's what I really wanted. She didn't believe me. I haven't gotten any in a while. I'm like, I really want the gift cards. Get my gift cards. I was hoping Joann's would end up, where is that stitch? I was hoping Joann's would end up going to online only, but no. But you know what's funny is I still get emails for people that try to get me to order Joann's online, and it's not Joann's, it's a scam. So don't fall for it, guys. Gotta go. My battery's yelling at me. Take care, everyone. Bye, Miss Doris. So glad you shared your special day with us. Have a great weekend. Hope you get some rest. Good luck with the babies tomorrow, or the little ones. Thought Miss Linda might grace us with her presence this evening, but hopefully she's getting some well-deserved rest. She comes on here when she can't sleep at night. Yeah, I love how these colors are working up. They're so pretty. All right. 2 and 1, no. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. I want to do something different, kind of springy, because I had just the flowers on the ones, just the pointer fingers, but They remind me of old-timey tablecloths, or not tablecloths, but the placemats, napkins, or a summer dress. I don't know why all my lettering and everything is coming up here. I know you guys can't see it, but oh, another like. Oh, thank you, thank you, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you. Gotta give the kisses. Hi, Miss Judy. I am working on a hat that's going to be donated to the Veterans Hospital. Thank you. I appreciate it. I'm working on a hat for donation. Thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, this is one of the yarns that was donated. So I figure I get about maybe 2. I thought I'd get about 3, but it's taking a lot more yarn than I thought it would. So I thought I would make a second one with a different pattern. And my goal every Saturday Night Live is to get 20 likes. So I'm going to stay on. And that's what I said last week, but I was on for 3 hours and I still didn't get my 20 likes. It was the first time I hadn't gotten 20 likes in a while. But tonight I'm going to stay on until I get my 20 likes, even if I go over my 3-hour mark. Well, thank you. I appreciate that. Yeah, it's working up. It's working up pretty good. It's really soft. You know, some hats, they're kind of scratchy. And you don't really want to wear them very often. This is working out. Oh, I got to see that. I can't see it. Where's that stitch? There it is. Oops. Oh, you are so sweet. Thank you. Judy says that she's trying to help me by liking on all 3 of her phones. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. I just have to see if I can find... Oh, my phone shifted. Trying to see if I can find where that... I don't want to go in my... I think it's right here. Yeah, there it is. Because I don't count that chain 1 space. Go in and do my second row of doubles. All right, I'm going to put my stitch marker in the top of that stitch, and then that way, when I come back around, I want to focus on the popcorn instead of what I'm working on. I can see where it's at. There it is. There we go, and that way I'll know. Yeah, I guess I need to Ooh, I need to take that to the craft room because that's about to fall off right there. You can see where it's split. I have to be careful that charm doesn't come off. Well, I'm up to 9, so I've got 11 more to go. I do appreciate that. That's sweet. The way it's being knocked around and dangling, I'm going to end up losing that charm. I may have to go take you guys back into the craft room and tighten it up. I think when I get to the end of this row, I may do that. You guys may end up going on a trip with me. We may end up going back to the craft room so I can tighten this up because I'm afraid, or I can switch out my stitch markers, but I'm afraid that's going to jump off. I need to do another film. I've done some more stitch markers and I've got them all prepped and ready to be given away. And I film it before I put them in their little sleeves to be given away so they don't fall apart or get lost or shipped around. And then that way, if they're in their little sleeves, they're already on their cards. They won't get as lost, though. It'd be easier to, they're more stable. That's what I'm trying to say. So I've got to make a film showing you guys the ones that I've made before I go ahead and put them in sleeves. I appreciate you guys watching, supporting my channel. It means a lot. On those nights that I don't feel like talking, that's when I'll be working on the lives on the Blind Stitcher channel. I think I put a link in the description box. I don't know if you guys can access the description box right now or you have to wait till the live's over before you can access that. I've got less than 100 subscribers on that channel. Because I haven't everything I do is usually for this channel. I very rarely do anything over there. I haven't really taken the time to kind of baby that one. But I think I might start doing more over there. And we're back. So I'm working 60 stitches around. All right, so now I know where to go. I'm going to go ahead and go in there and do a slip stitch. Oops, maybe not. There we go. I'm going to chain one. I think I am going to switch these out because I'm so afraid that's going to come off. All right, I'm going to get a different one. So I'm going to switch that out. I've got them all hooked together here. I don't like working with these as much because they're very sharp and they poke me. But they're great stitch markers for knitters. because then you don't have to open them up. Apparently, two phones must share the same account. Oh, I think when I got the new phone, everything switched over. Oh, that's terrible. Yeah. That's what happened. But thank you anyway. I appreciate the thought. All right, I'll put that on there for now until I can get it repaired. Well, I'm glad you're enjoying it. Unless you guys want to go with me and we'll go get it repaired now. Let me know. If you guys want to take a trip with me to the craft room and we will go fix that stitch marker now. But you'll have to let me know. And then you let me know and we'll go do it. This one is pretty secure. It's not the... Judy says, let's go. All right, we'll go to the craft room. Do you change your nail colors often? Road trip, yes. I try to, when they're long like this, I can't wear them for very long because my job that I work doesn't, I can wear what I want at my job, but I work part-time, thank goodness. But with the computer keys, unless I type with the keys with the nails themselves, because I'm a fingertip typer, when they're this long, I can't. So I don't wear these for very long. Usually when I do nails, I'll usually wear them anywhere from 3 to 4 weeks. It's hard to see what I'm doing with this color. Yeah, well, yeah, and it's, I mean, I don't have to see my keyboard when I'm typing on it, but it's a matter of the placement of the keys and where my nails are. It will, like I said, I'm a fingertip typer and I don't have to see my keys to type, but because they're so long, they'll type the key above it, which is a pain in the butt, but okay. All right, guys, so let me lift my specs, move the popcorn, and we're going on a road trip. We are going to the craft room and we're going to go ahead and fix the stitch marker so it doesn't fall apart. So those of you who crochet, we're going to not crochet for a moment or two, and we're going to take a road trip, as Roseanne put it. Okay. Hopefully this won't make you seasick. I gotta step over the kiddie stairs. All right. We're taking a road trip. The daughter's not home yet because the outside light's on. We're going to go through her room. Oh, it's so dark. All right. Let's hope I don't bump into anything. Because the craft room is, her room is in the middle of the house. So she has 2 doors. One that goes to the craft room and one that goes to the living room. And I think I just walked into her bookcase. All right. Craft room. There we go. And it walks around, like there's the laundry room and bathroom, and then there's a doorway there that goes to the kitchen, which goes to the living room, which goes back in the circle. All right, so the light is on in here. I'll have to move some things around because I've got, and turn my hot light on so I can see what I'm doing. I say that very loosely, see what I'm doing. Okay, let me scoot my chair up. All right, I may have to, I'll have to move you guys up a little bit. All right, so there's the stitch marker. Let me get, I found this at Goodwill for $1 something. And it's peel and stick laminate. You can't pass that up. I mean, look at how much is in that roll, man. That's awesome. But yeah, no, I change them around about every 2 or 3 weeks. Realistically, I change them around every 2 or 3 weeks. Because, and I mean, I get my use out of them. That's for sure. And I picked this up for 50 cents at the Goodwill. Aren't they cute? I'll do something with them, I'm sure. I'm a crafter. I will do something with them. So let me move that aside. And this, I got, where did I get this? I got this at the Dollar Tree. Had these for like $3. Was it $3? I don't know. Does it have a price on it? No, I'm sorry. My Discovery outlet had it for $4.99, and I work for the corporate office, and so I got a 20% discount, so $5. So I got it for it's about $1, so I got it for like $4 and change. So we'll use these. So I'll go ahead and pop them out. So this is what we will use to fix our stitch marker, because that way I won't have to go dig in my big box that's got all my other tools in it. Let's see if I can get it. If I can get it open. They make sure that it's not theft proof, or they make sure that it is, yeah, theft proof. Is that a word? Theft proof. Oh. Oh, it's stapled. It's stapled down. Okay, I got you. I'm smelling what you're putting down. All right, let me lean over and put that in the trash. Well, spring's kind of weak. I don't know. For $5, I mean, you can't. And that has no spring. Oh, that's great. Pliers with no spring. That's why they were so cheap. Maybe if I just put some Oh, there it goes. Nope. Needs WD-40. All right, let me make sure the staples there's, because we don't want to step on them with our foot. Where are you? That spring's good. Spring's good on that one. Spring's good on this one. This one, not so much. That's okay. I can work with it. All right, there's, where was it? I want to make sure I don't, I got to find all the staples, guys. I don't want to step on them. Let me set those aside. They're not here. There were 2 of them. Ah, where are you? Please don't find them with my feet. I hope I don't find them with my feet. Here's some focal beads that I had. Isn't that cute? That I was going to make some, I don't know if I'm going to do bag charms or if I'm just going to put them on the end of crochet hooks. I think this is it's supposed to be a scene. These are all, I think some of these are from Wednesday. And there's another little, like a motorcycle. And then here's the Batman. I think that's another Wednesday. I think that's Wednesday, yeah. Set those aside. All right. And then here's some new little, I think I talked about this in the last live. These are some cute little, to make my crochet hooks with. Anyway, let's set that aside. Get these tools. Hi, Miss Karen. How are you? We came back to the craft room because I needed to fix a stitch marker. Fix a stitch marker. This should be fun. I don't know if I can do it with these new nails. These new, well, it's kind of loosening up a little bit. These new little tools, because the spring's not working very well. Oh, there it goes. It's sticking. We're going to try it. We'll see how we do. I really don't need the round nose, and I think these are, yeah, these are snips. All right, we're going to try it with the round nose and with the flat nose. We'll see. We'll see how we do. I just noticed that was really, really, where's it at? I know I saw it where it was loose. Dang it. That's the whole reason why we came back here, because I saw where it was coming. Oh, maybe that's where this was. It's blocking it, I think. Or maybe it's just not wanting to focus. I just know that it's gonna, and my depth perception's off, so I'm not able to, I think, grip it. Is that it? That's it, yeah. Okay, now let's see if I can find, oh, there it is. I see you. All right, so feel with my fingers. I got it, I think. that where it was coming loose? Yeah, I think so. Let me pull I have a white piece of cardstock that I put down for cases like this so I can see it better. All right, here we go. All right. Ooh, I got more likes. Hang on. I gotta. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Appreciate it. Oh, now see, I guess that came in handy. It held on to the jump ring. It held on to the jump ring. All right. Now let's see. I have to take this up to the edge of the camera because of my vision, guys. I needed to switch this channel to the blind stitcher because y'all know I'm freaking blind as a bat. And that little, I'm going to have to take my question off because if it'll let me take off the question sticker. Let's see if it'll let me take it off because I can't see what I'm doing. Oh, there we go. It let me, yay, it let me take it off. Okay, good. Yay, because it was like blocking everything that I was trying to do. All right. Now let's see if I can pick that back up again. All right, let's see if we can. Oh, where is it? Dang it! It's not focusing. That's what's frustrating. It's not focusing. All right, here we go. Come here, you. Shit. Sorry. Potty mouth. I just know that that's gonna come. That's gonna come loose if I don't fix it. I may end up having to pull out my other tools because I'm so used to them. I just thought I'd try these since they were new. And of course, they're going to stick. But if I don't close that, sure enough, I'll be in the middle of a project and balls will be flying everywhere. We don't want that. All right, let's see if I can get this back up. I may end up having to turn on this other light. Nope, it's not plugged in. All right. Oh, shoot. Now my neck piece is just shifted. That's great. There we go. Come on. Oh, crap. Yeah. Oh, focus. Come on, focus. I could do this if I didn't have the phone on, but if it was just my bald eyes. And of course, see, could y'all see to do that? There it goes. Oh, there it goes. There it goes. Yay, yay. Shoot. All right. Let's try this a different way. Maybe if I do it with these. I gotta find that spot again. That's what's so frustrating. Focus. Come on. Focus. And then having to look through the lens. There she is. I see you. Oh, come on. Focus. Work with me here. Having to see through the lens to fix it. That's what's that's what's killing me. It's different if I have the camera up above me and focusing down, because then I could have access to my eyes. But when I'm looking through the lens to do something like this, not so much. And then my depth perception being off too. Oh, yeah, I grabbed it. My depth perception being off. Maybe I can just... I gotta see to close it, because if I do one wrong move, it's gonna jump right off. All right, where's it at? Where's that split? I have to feel it. Oh, there it is on the bottom. There we go. I'm turning it around. I'm feeling for it. There it is. I feel it. I feel it catch. Don't want that catching on your fabric anyway, so maybe... It is, and normally it's not. Normally it's not because, but like I said, with the having to look through the lens, I'm just tightening, I'm just squeezing to see if it's gonna stay together. I think it should be okay. Does it look like it's closed? It doesn't, does it? Oh, can y'all see it? Does it look closed? What is that? What is that? It's like, what is that? Anyway, can y'all tell if that's closed or not? Oh, if it'll come on. There we go. Oh, psht. Dang it. I'm just going to have to. No, I'm actually wearing a neck piece. I'm wearing a neck piece that has a, it's actually my phone that I'm wearing. That holds my phone, and I'm having to look through the camera on my phone, which is right here, so that it'll focus. I always go over here. I don't know why I always go over here. The camera is actually, yeah, the camera is over here. Sorry. The camera is right here. The front camera is right here, but the back camera is right here on my phone. So that's why I come over here, which is kind of ridiculous, but that's why I don't ever do jewelry making or stitch markers or anything like that. I don't do any of this kind of stuff back here during any of my filming because it's, but I'll show you another piece that I have. It feels like it's going to stay. I'll show you another piece of equipment that I have that is fabulous to work with whenever I'm doing filming stuff. When I'm making stuff like this, I don't use this, my phone camera. I use this. So I can put that over the top of where I'm working, and it holds my phone, and I can pull it down. So I mean, I can't do lives because I can't talk it back and forth. Y'all hear the dog howling? My daughter's home. That's how I know she's home. She's only going to be here 2 more weeks. But anyway, so this will adjust, and this is my ring light, and I can adjust it, and I can put it over my workstation right here when I'm working on my jewelry and stuff. Yeah, he's going crazy. But that makes it a lot easier. And then when I'm filming, when I'm facing this way, I will use one of these, and I also have or if I'm doing something in here, I'll put on my Bluetooth, and then I'll put my phone in here, and I'll watch a video or something, because this TV doesn't, it's not a smart TV. It just has a Blu-ray attached to it. But anyway, this is my craft room. This is where I do most of my, when I'm working with my stitch markers and things. And then these are some beads for some crochet hooks that I make, that have the silicone grips that are ergonomic, and then beads and beads, and then down here, beads, and then over there are my books and my papers and all my more crafting stuff. And then that bag is full of plastic bag yarn, plastic plarn. These are some boxes that she's going to take with her back to, when she takes them back to college. She's going to fill that with some of her stuff. But anyway. So yeah, so that's what I'm currently working with. All right, I think it's going to be, thank you, I appreciate that. Yeah, I think it's going to hold pretty well. I could always switch it out. Let's get a different one. Oh, I've got some extras. Hang on. I've got some that I haven't carded up yet, so let's see if I can find those. I'll just pull the ones out that I haven't. I think these are them. These are some that I have made that I haven't carded up yet. I've got them in sets, like this one. It's going to be a set. I don't have them put on the clasp, the clasp yet, like this one right here. I don't have it put on that yet. I just have them put together because I know I'm going to have them in a set. So I think the reason why I have these in sets is because I'm going to end up putting these in my Etsy shop. And then this is a heavier set, but it's a set of 4. I may do 4, or I may do 2 different sets for these. I still have to put, like I said, the hooks on them. So I guess I can't use any of these tonight. And then this is a set of, what is that? A set of That's a set of 4. Or is that a set of 2? No, it's a set of 4. These are the lighter weight ones, but they're glass. These are glass beads, and these are plastic beads. And then I've got these. And I make earrings too, but majority of the stuff that I make is stitch markers. This is a Christmas set. Let's see. I used to tell my girl if she didn't come home by curfew, stay where she was. If her friends were more important than my house rules, stay there. Once she came home to a locked door. Well, my door's locked, but she has a key. She's home from college, and she's only going to be home 2 more weeks. But yeah, I understand that. She was really good. She's never broke curfew. And her curfew is, now that she's 19, her curfew is midnight. What time is it? It's after midnight. I got a little worried about her, but these are some Christmas ones that I put together, and that's where those bells came from. It really didn't fit in, I didn't think. But 2 more weeks, and then she won't be here for 3 years, so I'm kind of holding my breath. But it doesn't mean I'm not going to worry about her. I was talking about that earlier. Yeah, you didn't get to get in on that conversation, but and these are, like, I've got a snowman, and then I've got a little candy cane, and then we got a Christmas tree, and then a set of mittens, and then I've got another set. That's one set of the Christmas ones. Oh, these are my angels. She knows I'm doing my live too. And then here are some angels that I have prepped up that I'm going to put. These are a little heavier as well. I think I have some of these in my Etsy shop already. And then these are my other Christmas ones, so I'll show you the ones that I have ready on this one. Nope. These are Christmas. No, these are zippers. These are all different zippers. Is that all zippers? Nope, not all of them are zippers. Yep, they're zippers. So these are all different colored zippers. Did you have fun?
Wait a second, I'm going to troll your stream real quick.
You're going to troll it?
Yeah, I'm just getting on
Okay. These are zippers. Zipper pulls. Oh, that's pretty. I thought that was cool. I wasn't sure what I was going to do with them, but I found them like in a little bead section, so I'm going to make stitch markers out of those, and those are going to go in my shop as well. And then,
what's up, guys? It's her kid. Look at these cool Pokemon cards I've got. Oh, oh, look at the Litten.
He's Japanese, so he's not worth anything.
Look at him. Oh, it's so cute.
You've lost your mind. Oh, that's cute.
This one's so adorable.
What is that one?
It's a Fomantis.
That's cute.
Look at the Brave Bagel. I actually don't really care about this one.
Oh, look at the Sylveons. Oh.
That looks like Squirtle, doesn't it?
That
Oh no,
does
or
not look
that
like
one.
Squirtle.
That was the one that I was thinking of. Wait a minute.
This is not Squirtle.
Who's that?
This is Jigglypuff.
Jigglypuff. That's
He's
the one
so
I was thinking of.
Fat.
And look at the other Litten. Oh, so cute. The end.
She's home. You've lost your freaking mind. Thank you for the likes. Did you have fun?
Yeah, Perla,
You stayed at her house most of the time, didn't you?
we only stayed at her house. Because, okay, she had 6 White Claws.
6 what?
White Claws.
Oh, what?
She had 6 Bear Claws.
And y'all ate
She
them all?
likes eating Bear Claws.
And you ate them all?
Yes.
Wait a minute. Hang on, let me mute. And these are natural stones. Sorry, guys, I had to mute you for a moment. But yeah, all of these are going to be turned into stitch markers. And these are little plastic beads. Oops. No. And this is going to be a set of 4. I think that's it. So I was originally going to, oh, here's another set. It's a different plastic beads. But these are all ones that I'm going to turn into stitch markers. But I was going to get a different one. Let's see, what do I have over here? I was going to see. What's that? I think these are just jewelry findings of different things that I'm going to work with. I think those are, I think those are bead caps, and maybe these are spacers. Nope, these are these are the claws that I'm going to use, the clasps that I'm going to use to put in those. I've got gold, and then I've got a silver set. Is this one ready? Oh, look, here's one. Here's one that I can use. So we're going to switch to this one. I think it's this. Yeah, it's a set. I'm just going to use this one for the night, and then I'll bring it back. And I don't know, unless I've got another individual one. Here's one I was going to turn into one. I think it's a little, what is that? That's a, what do you call that? Ladybug. It's a ladybug. But it doesn't have I don't have a clasp on it yet. I've got some set over there. Okay. But anyway, all right. So we're going to switch it out since I can't really see with the camera on. Make sure the hinge works. Yeah, the hinge works good. All right, we're going to switch. Now I do have some up here. These are some that I've put together that I may end up putting in my shop. I'm not sure yet. Some of these I do, like these are the ones that I was talking about. I'll go ahead and put them in the package once I film. Like these go in my giveaways. All these little ones, these will be they go in my giveaways. And then these are the ones that I said I was telling you guys earlier about that I have to film, that I've already put on the card, but I haven't. Hey, you'll have to turn the light off in here from in there.
Okay.
If you don't mind, go ahead and do that, and I'll use the other light from in here.
Oh, I have to turn it off in here.
Yeah, that's what I said.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
But yeah, like here's one of them, and these are plastic beads, so they're lightweight. Oh, messages. Do people use one ball or several like you? Hey, Patty. Well, that's different. Hi from Illinois. Hello. Cute. Thank you. Do you always use more than one? I do whenever I'm making, I had a bunch of extra little ones, so I thought I would just do a few of them. So I did 2, and then I put it on a ring with several other so that it would make a sound. Because I originally made this to go with the Christmas set, but I didn't think it really went with the Christmas set, so I just pulled it out and started using it myself. Oh, I do, don't I? Oh, nope, I have 14 there. 14 likes. Thank you. Jigglypuff, yeah. That's what it was. That's probably with a few bucks now. That's probably with a few bucks now. Oh, probably worth a few bucks. Her cards, she had to show those. That was her coming in the door and showing her what she got. She ended up staying at her friend's all night. Not spending the night, but staying all night. Since she's in town, she's visiting her friends. I had originally made this, obviously, in 2025 because I had a bunch of 2025 charms. So the ones that have the 2025 charms on them, they have worth, yes. They have little lobster claws on it. So if you didn't want to keep, you could still have the stitch marker if you wanted to take that off. And then some people may want to use that for, to gift to someone that might have a special moment in 2025 that they want to gift it to them, but they're attached. And then here's the other type of hook that I do. So let me take this off and I'll show you. And this is you can't use these for crochet and knit, but just crochet. And let's see if I can do this on here. So it hooks, and it doesn't come off unless you move around a lot, but you pinch it together. Yes. Yeah, I thought that would be cool. And that was the whole point of me putting them on a lobster claw. I've got some bookmarks that I made, and pins. Let's see if I can show you one of the pins that I made. I don't know if I have any more pins left. Oh, I do. I do have pins. I originally made these for her high school graduation class. And I'll take it out and show you what it looks like. Let's see if I can get it out. But that was what I originally bought them for. I bought them the beginning of the year in 2025, the charms, so that I could put them on things for her and her friends. And then I let them pick out pins. So they all got these really cute pins, and they came with reusable ink cartridges. And then I had a little charm attached to it. And that's one of those, like, not paparazzi, what do you call it? What do you call those bracelets that have the little, where you can add, not a charm bracelet, but they're, oh shoot, I can't think of the name of it. But anyway, so I attached different types of lobster claws onto the pins, so that if they wanted to keep it as a memorial, or if they wanted to take them off. Yeah, so that was cute. I think I don't have many of the pins left. I've been putting them in my giveaways. But I let her select out the ones that she wanted to keep for herself and the ones that she wanted to keep for her friends. Because I ended up making like 15 different pins, and she only had like 4 or 5 friends she really wanted to give them to. So the rest of them went in my giveaways. And I think I have, did I put them on these? No, I didn't put them on these. These are book markers. You put this in in your book, and then this dangles off the back side of your book that you're working with. I have actually quite a few of these in my Etsy shop. I think I have 8. I have them numbered, so 1 through 8. This is one that's in the Etsy shop. This is my Young 40 Month Crafts, which is me. Oh yay! I got 16 likes. Thank you guys. We're trying to hit 20. I appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah, I think that's the only thing I do have in my Etsy shop. I don't have any of my other pins or anything like that. I was playing around some more with my silicone beads, so I did these up, and I've been putting these in my giveaways. But the silicone beads are mainly, I use them mainly for my crochet hooks, because they're ergonomic and they're soft. But anyway, what I was saying about this hook, and I don't use much of these anymore, because I would like for these to be versatile. Where'd you go? I'd like for these to be versatile so that you could use them with crochet or knit. And you can't use these with knit. You can only use them with crochet. So what you do is you slip your stitch around here, and it stays in place. But this is one of the ones that I need to film on camera, and I usually tape that down with some washi tape, so that before I put them in their sleeves. So that's one. And then oh, that one has slid all the way around. There we go. Oh. Oh, I've got it hooked up top. I've got it hooked up here because it's so long. Here's another one, and that's a glass fish. That's another one with the 25 charm. And then this one doesn't have a charm, but it's got a G on it so that you can attach it to your work if you happen to end up using a G hook. And there's this one. It's got the little pokey That's what I'm saying. Those are sharp. So this was one that I did. It's got a little, is that a glass? I think that's a glass bead, and then that's a plastic bead. But I did it with a little loop. I thought that was cute. But this you can use with knit or crochet. I recommend mostly knit because of the way that it picks. If you use it for crochet, it could pick your fabric. So try to avoid that. And then here's another one. Same concept. And this is supposed to be a bear. It's made out of bone. Some old beads I had. And then this one is if you want to use a 4.5, and this is a plastic. These are all plastic. So if you use a 4.5 hook, which is a G. Some people say a 4 or 4.5 for a G, and I have a chart that I've put on my channel before. 4.5 is a G. Again, there's the ladybug, and then the one of those 2025 charms. Like I said, these will probably be in giveaways. If I have a single one, I usually do them in giveaways. And then this one is that a B? That's a B. And that's a middle bead. And then these are, that's plastic. And I think this is, I think this is metal. Some of those are metal. And then, let's see, what else have I got? I've got this one. This is plastic. These are better with the lightweight, with the plastic ones. And then, of course, you use that for a 6. Or you could use it for a 9. But most people would use it for a 6. Which is a J hook. A J hook. I have to think about my numbers and my letters when I piece them together. And then this one is a dragonfly. Plastic. Let's see what I've got here. I think these are sets. Okay, these will probably go in my shop. So like this set is the dragonfly set, and they're all different colors. They're all plastic lightweight beads. So that'll probably go in my shop. And then this one, they're all plastic beads, but they have the 5, the 5.5, and the 6. For there. But yeah, those will probably go in the shop. Thank you for the likes, guys. I appreciate it. Kisses. Everybody loves kisses. Everybody deserves love and kisses. And then this one, going along with the Pokemon and the Nintendo theme, I guess. This one has, I've got a 6, a 5, and a 6, and then I've got nothing on that one. But that way you could, use it to stitch mark whatever. Is that Game Boy or is that Nintendo? Is that a Game Boy? No, the Game Boys are square. I have ones that are Game Boys. These are the controllers. But yeah, so this will probably be in a giveaway too. I mean, in my Etsy shop. These are plastic. They're lightweight. But I thought those were cute. I just can't say who they're with in my Etsy shop. I can't say the name of the company that they 18. Oh, I see 17. You guys are seeing 18 on your end? I'm only seeing 17 on mine. Dragonflies. Oh, I've got another set of 3. I didn't realize that. Oh, this is another one of the Nintendo controllers. And then this one I've got, there's a butterfly and a heart and a star. Oh, okay, well, maybe, yeah, I only see 17 on mine. Well, 18's good. 2 more to go. Now, what do I do with that other one? There it is. What are you? It's another 6 with the star. And that's it. So those are the ones that I was going to do a film on. I will still be doing a film on that one. On these, even though I've showed it to you guys on the live. Not everybody will go back and rewatch the lives especially when I'm 2 hours in. So you guys got a sneak peek of what's to come. But yeah, I gotta do a tutorial on these. Not a tutorial. I do gotta do a video on these and show what's coming up. The single ones will be going in giveaways, and then the ones that are not single, depending on which ones they are, will be going in my Etsy shop. So I am going to use this one. And then I have my, I've been using these to gather mine together. I don't always use these. Sometimes I do, but if they're the same color of my fabric, unless I can feel it, I can't see where they are. But I like the bells because then it has sound. But yeah, so you guys got to see. And then these are all the ones that I've got already packaged up. And these all are going in the giveaways. So I'm going to put those up here. So I think that covers everything. I'm sitting on a train, coloring, enjoying your tour. Oh, thank you. I appreciate that. You're sitting on a train. Oh, you're traveling? Oh, wait. Are you in the United States or are you in another country? Because I know sometimes I'll get people on here that'll come on late at night that are in Australia. I have some that come in and see me in China. St. Anthony. Oh, awesome. Going to LA. Wait, LA is in Los Angeles? Oh, cool. Let's see, they're 3 hours behind there, so it's 1 a.m. here, so it's 10 o'clock there in LA right now. A 2-day trip. Wow. I bet it is. It's 12 a.m. You're on Central Time then, right now. If it's 12:10 right now, you're on Central Time because I'm on Eastern. I'm in Tennessee, so I'm on the East Coast. Central would be 12. Yeah. So you're in Texas? Yeah. Okay. All right, so we're going to go use this one. Well, cool. I'm glad you decided to join me. Is this your first time? I try to come on every Saturday night. That's my plastic yarn. I did I've got tutorials, but I also did a video on that. Well, thank you for coming in. I hope you come back and join me. I'm going to go live every Saturday night if possible. There'll be nights I won't do it, but for the most part, I come on Saturday nights. And this is one that I did a Midnight Makes with showing you how to create the plastic yarn and how to crochet with the plastic yarn and to make stuff with the plastic bags turning into plastic yarn. A lot of fun. Well, I'm glad. Thank you. Since you're new, I will give you a tour. Not everybody's ever gotten the tour of the craft room. So here's my craft room. That's a map of Seattle, downtown Seattle. That's the kitty's perch, but it's on top of crafting boxes. These boxes are completely full of plastic yarn balls that I created. Patterns to sew, latch hook rug kits, paints and stuff, and then yarn. Giveaway stuff, stuff to stuff with. And then this is me. Thank you. Well, I'm glad you found me. That's awesome that it showed up that way. You popped up and I said, what's this? Oh, nice. Cool. Oh, honey, this ain't even that yarn. That's about half of my stash. The other half covers my walk-in closet and most of my bedroom. All right, so we got to leave the craft room, and I have Garfield everywhere. And then over here, there's my mannequin a friend of mine gave me. We work with those at my office because we do online sales. But this is all my other crafts. This is for my crochet hooks. Do you crochet? I do. That's why I have monthly giveaways where I destash. This is pattern papers and cardstock, pattern paper and cardstock, books that I'm destashing, and books. This is all cross stitch. When I started my channel, I originally did cross stitch. Then I went blind and I can't cross stitch like I used to. So I do a lot of giveaways on those. And then here is part of my crochet books. The stack I have is behind my desk in the office area in the living room. You dabble? Okay, cool. Let's see. I make my own cards and tags for anything that I sell. So I have that there. Let's see, what else do I have? And then down there I have some more beading supplies, and then other odd crafts, just like over there, different odd crafts like ribbons and rubber stamping and things like that. But I mainly crochet. All right, we're going to take a dark tour back to the sitting area, also known as the bedroom. So bear with me as I try to walk through here, because you guys have it brighter than I do right now, actually. I have this up so the dog won't come in here and eat the kitty poo. Because the kitty's litter box is back here in the, my daughter made herself, oops, what, shoot, what am I, oh, forgot I have a bag of cat food there. My daughter made her some very strong garlic ramen noodles, and I smell it's very strong. So, make today amazing. Yay. This is where I made my popcorn. Homemade popcorn, by the way. So, I'll put this back now that it's no longer hot. He's eating the dog food. While we're in the kitchen, I'm going to go ahead and check their water to make sure. Yeah, they're okay till tomorrow. That was midnight, by the way. Where's he at? That's the other kitty that he didn't get to get on camera a while ago. Oh, and of course she'd put her dirty dishes over here instead of in the soapy water. She was a bad girl tonight, and I fussed at her. That's why I had to mute you guys a while ago. I had to fuss at her. Well, I'm tickled that it showed up for you as something for you to watch. What is this? Oh, that's my salt shaker. I was like, what the heck is that? I was planning on making pizza. I got these pizza crust shells, and I got this pizza sauce to put on it, and then I have black olives and mushrooms, and I cut up some bell pepper and some onion, because we don't eat meat, but I love a good veggie pizza. And then I've got some veggie cheese that melts really good now. All right, Ramsey's in his house, so we're going to go back. I'm still waiting on my 20 likes. I'm out. You can open that door now.
Okay.
All right, so I will also show you, these are all things that I have for my craft show set up whenever I do another show. I'm trying to acclimate using my eyes again, or not eyes. I have one eye I can see out of. So this is stuff I've already made, and then also my bags and all my setup supplies and my tent and all that stuff is over there, and then yarn and projects I've started, and then back here this whole shelf from here to the floor is full of yarn, and then this is stuff that I'm selling on eBay. That is full of sweaters I've made that I have to put in my Etsy shop. And then I will take you into my craft room. Oh, now it's showing me I've got 18 likes, but you guys are probably seeing 19. So I will take you into my walk-in closet. that is more stuff that I have made for my shows. And there's a little bit of stack of cotton yarn right back there. And then over here, I got to step back on this side of the closet. That's a dress I made that I wear, that I crocheted. And then this is yarn. Then there's a little yarn there. And then all of this is yarn. And then all of that is yarn. And all of that is yarn. And all of that is yarn. So I'm destashing. Yeah, so I'm having giveaways. Thank you. That is so sweet. Your great-grandmother used to crochet? I taught my mom, my mother-in-law, my sisters, a couple of my best friends. My great-grandmother taught me to knit and crochet when I was 9 years old. I have yarn and needles and started a project 2 years ago. Still wanting to finish. What type of vegan cheese melts? I find the Daya has gotten better. Daya cheese has gotten better because now they use oat milk instead of what other synthetic crap they were using before, because it doesn't melt with crap. It would get crispy. And Violife is really, really good for melting. Even if you put it in something hot, it melts really good. Like if you want like a cheesy potato, you put it on there, and if you stir it, it melts really good. It gets soft really good. Oh, Jessica wanted to know too. Hey, Jessica. I have a few projects that I've started and still need to finish. I bet you could start a school. I actually, once I get monetized and I have members only, I'm going to actually do, stitch lessons on different stitch patterns. I love BioLife. There's a chow. Chow's good. I like chow on if I'm making like a grilled cheese. Oh, that's understandable if you used it and didn't like it too much after that. Thank you, Jessica. I appreciate it. Yes, I'll show you. Actually, if you guys have access to a Publix, because it's so expensive anymore, and that's another reason why I'm glad I don't eat meat anymore, because I'm going to put my stitch marker down there. I don't eat meat anymore because, not that I didn't do it for that purpose, but have you priced it lately? I can't afford it. I can't afford it. So if I can't buy my own, I'll get like Worthington or Loma Linda. You going out to California is going to help you out a lot because you'll have better access to different restaurants and different products. Like I said, I'm in Southeast Tennessee. So here, I'll show you. Since we're talking about it, we'll go ahead and talk about it. I will show you what I have in here. My daughter loves these. They are dairy free. Put that up there. So I have, let me get this out of the way. Oh, the stuff that I don't make myself. That's a pumpkin. That's pumpkin. It didn't have a round bottom. I will show you. I'll get these. And this is a company out in California. I will slice this up and I'll saute it with peppers and onions and make a gravy and have pepper steak on top of rice. So good. And look at the protein, because people say, where do you get your protein? I get it from plants, you numbskull. It's only 80 calories per serving, and that's 2 slices. And that's those big chunks. Let's see what the protein on that. Yeah, see, 15 grams of protein. It's crazy. I get protein from my plants, you ding dong. People always ask that. It's like, well, okay, so look, let's talk about this for a minute. So the strongest mammals on the planet, elephants, right? Gorillas, cows, um, who else? Um, Giraffes. Look at the strongest big rhinoceroses. Look at the biggest, strongest animals. Hippopotamuses, and they eat plants. I get the protein they do. I just cut out the middleman. All right, so I'll show you down here. So if you guys have a Publix, buy one get one free. That's where you save your money. I don't know if I have any more Dayas in here, and they had their sour cream. Buy one get one free. That's where I save my money. I think I've used up all my Daya. This is another really good protein source. I've only found it at Publix, but it is so good. Oh my gosh. All you have to do is saute it up. Here's my Daya. It's in the back. But yeah, Daya changed their formula. And see, right here. Let's see if I'm knocking everything off the refrigerator. They make it with oat milk now, so it melts a lot better. I don't know about the slices, but I know the shreds work really, really well. Let me see if I can put all this back that fell. But that's my cheese drawer. my non-dairy drawer. Ooh, I got a huge container of watermelon in there I'm wanting to snack on. I need to pull that out. All right, now I'm going to go back and read comments. Oh, I see I'm up to 19, but I think you guys are seeing 20 probably on your end. So let me go back. Okay, so you're familiar with Loma Linda. Good. Worthington's another really good one. Okay, so let's see what I got. Just be careful with those sources. Sources of the protein, the amount of estrogen in soy. Okay, so let me explain something. Soy has phytoestrogens, which is totally different from the estrogen that you get from milk, chicken, beef. Totally different. They pump them full of estrogens. There's estrogens that grow cancer. Soy estrogen is phytoestrogens, and if you look it up, phytoestrogens actually are good for you and they fight cancer. Yes, ma'am. Publix says buy one, get one free. Well, this vegan cheese is better. Just don't know why. Good to know. You have 20. Oh, see, you're seeing 20 on your end. I'm only seeing 19 over here. As soon as I see that 20 over here, then that's when my live will be over. Because I'm going on 2.5 hours now. Now, another thing that I will do is I will make my own seitan. So I have this empty container, and it's my Vital Wheat gluten, and that way I can make my own protein. I can make my own seitan and make my own deli meats and veggie meats. I control what goes in it, and then this is all Vital Wheat gluten as well. It's all my doggy and kitty stuff. My doggies and kitties are not vegan because cats are carnivores, dogs are omnivores, so they gotta have their meat in the wild. And unless you catch it in the wild yourself and are willing to kill it and slaughter it and cut it up and eat it, now if it gets to that point, I'll do what I have to do. But sorry. Yes, there's definitely a difference. If you go check out, I think I have a link on all my description boxes of nutritionalfacts.org. He only posts scientific proven facts, and he doesn't go by one study. He goes by many studies. He was one of the reasons why I quit eating, and I'm not going to say I went vegan. I went whole food plant-based. So what that entails, and I did it for my health, it brought down my A1C. I started losing weight. I started feeling better. And then I went blind. I mean, not for nothing. It was just one thing after another, but I try to stay positive. I try to have a good outlook on life. And this is my California king that I share with 4 cats and a dog. I'm a single parent. And that's my little setup over there. That's my art light that goes over my shoulder so that I can work on my crafts. I have tons of pillows and then my crafting and but like I said, these are all my unfinished projects. I say those are my body parts because I used to do little stuffed animals and then I lost my eyesight in them because I'm completely blind in this eye and partially blind in this eye. But yes, please check that out. Okay, so Dr. Greger, another one that can explain it. Oh gosh, I have a playlist. I have a playlist on my channel, guys, and it's called For a Friend. She was having a hard time trying to figure out she didn't understand where to get her protein sources. And I said, hey, I can give you a list of all the really high protein sources. Like lentils is one of the highest places that you can get protein source from. And there are some people that are allergic to soy. So you don't always have to have, I don't really have soy as often. As a matter of fact, most of those Worthington and Loma Linda products aren't as high as soy base as they are in vital wheat gluten. So if you have a gluten allergy, those would not be for you. So that you have to watch out for too. But yes, so if you want to know about phytoestrogens, there's so much. I watched a video today on lentils that shows you how you can make tofu out of lentils. It's really cool. You can make tofu out of lentils, mung beans. What else? I think garbanzo beans, but you have to use the dry ones. And there's all kinds of tutorials on there on how you can do it. Now, I don't always have the gung-ho to make homemade stuff. That's why there's so many jars of the vital wheat gluten. Or I'd be making it all the time. And those cans of veggie meats that I bought, they've been in there for a good 6 months or more because it's normally here. It's just me. And so, also too, Publix has, if you like, Morningstar, Impossible, Beyond. I'm trying to think of who else. Daring is a new up and coming product that's really good. They have buy one, get one frees every now and then at Publix for those too. I do too. I do. I have bags of all kinds of beans and rice. I keep it on hand all the time. A complete source of protein, if you're going to go with like the bean aspect of it, is and black beans are the highest. Garbanzo beans and black beans are up there. Black beans are higher because of their dark content. I hit 20. Yay. Thank you guys. Thank you. Yes, garbanzo beans. I mean, they make great, believe it or not, I make a mock cheesecake. I say cheesecake out of garbanzo beans. That is so good. You would never know the difference. I do the same thing. You can do it with cashews. Cashews are actually a little bit easier or smoother. Okay, let me go back. So I'll tell you about the sources, but I have a playlist called For a Friend. She was trying to figure out where she could get better sources of protein. A complete protein is all you need, and it's amino acids. Amino acids are your proteins. If you have a complete protein, which is all the amino acids that your body produces amino acids. What your body doesn't produce, you can get from, yes ma'am, that's what it's called, For a Friend. Now there are some movies in there, if you're kind of squeamish, like Cowspiracy, and a couple of others, you may not want to watch those. But if you'll look at the other things on the playlist that give you nutritional information. Okay, so Physicians Committee, PCRM, for Physicians Committee for is it PCRM? Physicians Committee for something medicine. He has all the doctors on there that tell you all the different studies. But nutritionalfacts.org, I have a link for that in my description boxes. It's a free website. He has free information. He doesn't go by one study. He goes by many studies. I love how you switched from crochet to craft room tour to vegan tips. I do that on my channel. I go from emotional stuff to cooking stuff to it's all over the place. I always start out crocheting and I always end up somewhere else. But thank you. Yes, I do that. But if you guys ask questions, I want to answer them. And so I can talk very passionately about this. And like I said, I didn't do it for ethical reasons. I switched for my health and it worked. Do I have cheat days? Yes. Unfortunately, I am human and I am weak. I have my moments. I do. But I try to get back on track. I do read labels as much as possible. Now, my daughter, I let her do it by choice. I said, okay, this is what I'm going to do. September of 2019, I said, look, this is what I'm going to start doing. I was raised Seventh-day Adventist. So most of my family is either vegetarian or they only eat what's called the clean or unclean meats if you go by and read Leviticus. So that's what they go by. I have a few that are vegan, but not very many. Most of them are vegetarian or they eat just chicken or beef and fish. I mean, that's pretty much it. And then it's only certain fish, again, if you read Leviticus. So you were raised Adventist too? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, so I believe in the Seventh-day Sabbath, so you'll be back next week. Awesome, Judy. Thank you. That's awesome. For 5 years, but still abide by dietary laws. Yeah. I can count on one hand how many times I've ever had real bacon or sausage, and it grossed me out so much. Back in the day, I raised my daughter this way. She's never eaten pork ever. Turkey sausage, turkey bacon, because people are like, well, why do you eat it? A lot of people ask me if you're, because I say vegan, because people don't understand whole food plant-based. Whole food plant-based can be anything. Whole foods, nothing processed, mostly plants. I went full plants. Okay. So with going whole food plant-based, that's what I tell people. If you don't want to give up meat, fine, don't give up meat. If that's what you want to do, give up processed foods. That's what's killing us. That's why there's more people in our country, in the United States, that has diabetes than has ever been in our history. And our population is not as big as it used to be. Exactly. Yeah, it's like I'll have stuff like I try to stay away from. Like I said, I've introduced oil because oil is one of the highest calorie, highest protein. I mean, on the processed foods that you can put in your body, regardless of whether it's avocado oil or it's olive oil or I mean any of the good ones. Coconut oil is the worst you can put in your body, but I still cook with coconut cream. I don't use coconut oil, but I do use coconut milk and coconut cream because I want that full fat texture sometimes. So I'll use it. But yeah, there's so many chemicals that they put in processed foods. That's why if you've noticed like there's a new chip section for like who is it that does Cheetos? And there's one it's called Simply now, where they've taken out all the dyes and everything's white. You know what I'm talking about? They've done that now. It's so crazy. Uh-oh, she lost audio. All right, Judy, let me know when you get it back. Or is it me? I didn't push any buttons. But yeah, so it's the chemicals in the food that if you'll notice, like those of you who still eat chocolate, what did you say after coconut oil? Frito-Lay. Okay, so what I was saying was it Frito-Lay? Okay, so what I was saying was that I still use coconut milk on occasion and coconut cream on occasion because I want that full fat flavor sometimes, and I make a lot of curries. So I will still use those. I just don't use them as often. But I will tell you this, as soon as I use them, it goes straight through me. No, my hands are here. I haven't touched anything. So I don't know what happened. There's no telling. YouTube screws up so many times. But yeah, I mean, there's so many good. I've found a market. It's an Amish market that's it's a good 35 minute drive for me. I'll go and I'll stock up about every 2 weeks on peppers and onions and potatoes. And I have fallen in love with so many new foods now that I didn't think I liked before. I still won't eat a rutabaga or a turnip though. That was the two things that I ate as a kid that grossed me out and I couldn't stand them. My mother used to decorate them in different ways on how to do them, but no, I can't do it. But anyway, so yeah. So and I've reintroduced oil back into my cooking. And like let's see, Dr. Furman, Joel Furman, Joel. He has his own channel as well. I think he's one of the doctors that's on that playlist. He is what's called a nutritarian. He only eats foods or puts foods into his body that are nutrient rich. Okay. He has a list and he tells you about it in his different seminars called G bombs. It's GBOMB. And he breaks down the letters. I've got it on my refrigerator. He breaks down the letters G and these, if as long as you put these G bombs into your body every day, whatever else you have is a bonus. So it's greens, G bombs. I have to think about it. G for greens, B for beans, O for onions, garlic, anything that's in the alum family. So it's onions, garlics, shallots, chives, anything in that. No. Are we back yet? Are you back? Okay. So G for greens, B for beans, O for onions or anything in the alum family, onions, garlic, chives, anything like that. I'll say GBOM for mushrooms. And he says in order to get the nutrients from the mushrooms, it's just, even if you don't like mushrooms, use a mushroom powder. Just one mushroom a day gives you enough nutrients that your body needs. Okay, so that's GBOM. B. The other B is berries, all berries. You're looking it up now. Okay, cool. Berries. And the last S is for seeds. Any kind of seeds. So he says cut all oils out. He says cut all oils out of your diet, period. Not all of them will do that. He says don't use them at all. If you want the fat and the oil from the avocado oil, eat the avocado. If you want it from the olives, eat the olives instead of using the oil. But people use the oils for cooking. So he's saying if you want it for a nutritional value, don't use it at all. It's 110 calories for 1 tablespoon of oil. Just for 1 tablespoon of oil, it's 110 calories, whereas a whole banana is 110 calories. So which do you think is going to fill you up quicker? And that's how that's how most of them will say. Eat the banana or drink a tablespoon of olive oil. Which one's going to fill you up? So it's volume eating. Just like, okay, here's something that's really interesting. Nuts and seeds, yes. So here's something really interesting to think about. Pound for pound, there is more protein in a pound. Oh, is it calorie for calorie? I'm sorry. There's more protein in 100 calories of broccoli than there is in 100 calories of steak. Pound for pound. Now, if you eat a pound of steak, you're going to be sick and feel full and not feel good. If you eat a pound of broccoli, you're going to get less calories, more nutrients, all fiber, because you can't get any fiber. Oh gosh, I could do a whole damn class on nutrition. I'm sorry. I need to stop. I'm sorry. Yeah, G-bombs. Breaking it down. There you go. Genes. There you go. Cruciferous vegetables. And that includes broccoli, cauliflower, cabbage, any of that is in there. It's great. Beans, lentils, chickpeas, and black beans. Yes, yes. Protects the cells. There you go. Like I said, I'm not a nutritionist by any means. I missed my calling. I really did. I think I should have gone that route. But yes, it is. It's all there. There you go. There you go. Amazing. So if you eat just a little bit of each one of those every day, anything over that is a bonus for your body. So, I mean, that was why I switched over. So, okay, so a good introduction, and this is what I tell people. Let me turn this stupid TV off. A good introduction for people if they want to get into something that more on the nutritious side of eating this way and not the ethical side of it. I can't, and I know some people are not going to like me for this, but I'm sorry. If that's you, do you. I'm not going to criticize anybody by any means. I can't eat a piece of dead flesh anymore. It grosses me out. I just can't. I was grossed out when I ate turkey and beef and chicken. Anyway, I like the flavor of the meat, which is why a lot of us will emulate flavoring because that's what it is. It's flavored. You would not eat a piece of that meat if you're a meat eater without at least salt and pepper, or at least salt. And because of that, they know that. So now they inject chicken with salt water. If you look at the ingredients on the package of a chicken, it doesn't say just ingredients. It doesn't say just chicken. It will have a preservative and it will have usually salt water. It stables blood sugar and often slows digesting plant protein. Yep, yep, yep. Supports cardiovascular health, reduces inflammation. Look at my ankles. Y'all, I'm going to be 59 years old. Look at my ankles. Look at my feet. I have wide feet, but I have skinny feet. I'm a big girl. Look at my hands. I'm a big girl. You're welcome. Good. Yeah. All right. So I was telling you about the doctors that I watch. Okay. So PCRM is good. It's there's another one that I like to watch called Plant. Oh gosh. Ooh, Plantiful Kiki. She's great. She gives great recipes. Broccoli Mum, MUM. She gives great recipes. Nutritionalfacts.org. I told you about him. That's Dr. Greger. And then of course there's Dr. Joel Furman. There's let's see. So I was talking about the movie. So Game Changers is a great one to watch. If you're thinking about switching over, it tells you they did a study with the Tennessee Titans on Game Changers, which is they did the before and afters with their blood and showed the difference and how their blood looked different on what they ate and the difference between what they ate and what they didn't eat, the difference in changing over their diet. And that was the first year Tennessee Titans had ever won games. It was amazing. Berries. Yes. Well, let me give you a tip about berries. If you make smoothies or if you like, because what I do is whenever I'm craving like an ice cream or a sweet treat, if my bananas get a little overripe, I chop them up, put them in baggies and put them in my freezer. And I'll put them in a blender with a little bit of cocoa powder and maybe a little, some maple syrup or a little splash of vanilla and some other fruit to make it like a frozen treat. I'll do that. And I have some unflavored vegan protein powder that I'll use sometimes if I don't feel like eating and I just want like I said, a smoothie or a sweet treat. I'll use that in there, but don't ever mix your bananas with berries. Berries have, blackberries especially, because what it does is it cancels it out for some reason. The nutrients that are in the berries, if you put a banana with it, it's the weirdest thing. It's like the banana will cancel out the nutrients, the important nutrients that you get for longevity with the blueberries. It's the weirdest thing, I know. So yeah, so if you ever make a smoothie, guys, don't ever mix the berries with the bananas. Mix it with anything else, just don't mix it with the bananas. Oh, it's not going to let you cut and paste. Flax, chia, yes, yes, and I keep a baggie of chia because I make chia pudding. I keep a baggie of chia seeds because we don't eat gelatin. They make a vegan gelatin, but it's expensive, so I don't bother. I just use chia seeds. I'll put them in the blender while they're dry, and I'll mix them in, and it makes the greatest pudding. Um, so yeah, so I keep a bag of chia seeds, a bag of flax seeds. I keep my flax seeds in my freezer because I'll blend them myself while they're dry, but they'll go rancid once you open the bag. They'll go rancid fast. So I keep them. I use them as an egg replacer when I'm baking a cake or making muffins or anything that calls for an egg in a recipe. I make what's called a flax egg. So you take um, a tablespoon of flax meal that's ground. It has to be ground because you don't get the nutrients from the whole seed. It's the ground seed. So you take a tablespoon of ground meal and mix it with 3 tablespoons of water. So it's 1-to-3 ratio. And it gels like an egg, like the gooiness of an egg white. It gels and it's perfect for baking. I will take a banana and squish it up and use that in place of oil whenever I'm like baking a cake. It's fantastic. Oh, yes. Yes, there you go. Very, very good. All of them. All of them are good. Yeah. Yeah, I did it before too, as far as like the bananas with the berries. But yeah, there's it's the coloring. Any purple food, and that's why they say berries, because a lot of people know about blueberries. Any purple foods, purple cabbage, purple anything that has that dark purple color, it's the coloring that's in it that gives you those particular nutrients, and black beans that you can't get in any other foods. Um, so yeah, they're complete proteins. If you eat them all together, you get plenty of. So your body creates amino acids. Proteins are amino acids. So your body produces. There's only 9 that your body doesn't produce that you need. So in order to get them without eating animal products, you can get them through plants. And the only plants that don't have complete proteins, and there's a list. I mean, I think I did I don't know if I did a video on it, but I think I have a post where it gives you a whole list of different ways to get the complete proteins. The only ones that aren't complete proteins is if you eat beans, eat them with rice. Because rice and beans alone are not a complete protein, but together they do make the essential amino acid protein that your body needs. But yeah, oh, she's on her phone with her. She's in there on her phone with her boyfriend. But yeah, so what I was saying about the steak and chicken, and before I got off on the flavorings and stuff, was steak and chicken. I never cared for steak. I liked ground beef because I made spaghetti with it, I made hamburgers and stuff like that. And so ground beef, but chicken and turkey, I was always a poultry girl. I didn't like the veins. And the last time I bit into a chicken sandwich, I think I got it from Chick-fil-A. This was, like I said, before 2019. September of 2019 was when I stopped. I bit into it and I pulled away. The meat seemed stringy. And then I saw that vein. And that's when I was like, nope, can't do it. And also too, I know Billie Eilish got a lot of backlash for her statement. She said you can't love animals and still eat meat. She said you can eat meat. You can eat meat all you want to. You can love animals, but you can't go do both. You can't do it both. And she got a lot of backlash for that. But if you think about it, it's true. I love my animals. I love my animals. If you love your animals and you love baby animals and you love the baby chickens and you love the baby piggies and you like the baby cows, the Highland cows, and you like all that, you can't say that you love animals and still eat them. You love some animals, but you can't love all animals if you kill them and eat them. It's a true statement. She got a lot of backlash and hate for that, even from the vegan community. But it's the truth. But she got it from the vegan community because they felt like, some of them felt like that it wasn't helping the cause and all this. But I mean, people, animal activists, they work in shelters, they want to take care of the dogs. You cannot say you love all animals. You love some animals. Because if you loved all animals, you wouldn't eat them. I don't know. I'm not going to go there. I'm not. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to get on that. I'm going to go for 8 more minutes, and I'm going to cut it off at 3 hours. I'm going to, because it's almost 2 a.m., and I need to wind down, because if I don't, as it is, I'm probably not going to go to sleep till about 4. But thank you guys for staying with me. I got to my 20. I appreciate it. You guys are awesome. But yeah, I try to come on every Saturday night. I usually do late nights. I'll come on anywhere from 10:30 to 11 o'clock. I want to say, yeah, I came on 11 tonight. I think I didn't come on till like midnight last week. But anyway, I'm so glad you guys could join me. It seems like, well, thank you. I'm glad you came in. I'm glad you guys found me, and I'm glad we got to talk about all this. But yeah, go check out, if you're interested in that kind of stuff. I have other playlists, but that's my only one that's really, I've got a getting to know me one, but most of them are crafting and my giveaways. But yeah, I do a monthly giveaway. I usually give you a choice of whether you want the crochet giveaway or the cross stitch giveaway. It always entails a book, and it always entails other yarn and stuff that goes with it. But I don't tell you all of that until the day I do the drawing of who the winner is. You get to see everything else that's going in the box, because it's always a big box. So, but yes, thank you. Have a good night. Thank you. Thank you. I love you guys. Thank you so much for joining me. Thank you for finding me, those that found me. And I will see you soon. Have a blessed day. I'm going to stay on. I'm going to hit that 3-hour mark. So we're going to go on we got 6 more minutes, guys. Thank you. Thank you. I'm so glad you guys found me. I think it's wonderful that YouTube actually put me out there as showing as my live, which is really cool. So this yellow stuff on my popcorn is actually a butter flavored salt without dairy. I think it's nutritional use. Yes, I agree. It is very yummy, actually. My pot was cool off enough to where I could put it away. But I do it myself on the stove. And this is where I said I introduced oil back into I can't pop my popcorn without my oil. I mean, I could air pop it if I really wanted to, but it's gross. I don't like air popcorn, because then I have trouble getting things to stick to it. Now, what you can do is, if you don't want to use oil, and anything, oh gosh, any of the microwave popcorns, those are so, have you ever read the ingredients on a microwave popcorn? It is maddening. This is nothing but corn kernels. Oh, she just shut her door. That means she's going to sleep. This is nothing but corn kernels. I'm hearing noises. Corn kernels. Oh, you're so welcome, honey. Have a good one. Thank you for joining me. Yumi Bay. I guess this was it. Yumi Bay? Did I pronounce that right? I got 21. Yay! I'm glad you guys could see that on your end. I guess I'll see it after I get off. After I jump off. I use oil, corn, and salt. That's all this is. That's it. But it's yellow because I use a butter flavored salt. And then sometimes I'll put nutritional yeast in it, which is really good for you to get your B vitamins in. And let me say something about that real quick. B vitamins. Vegans aren't the only ones that are short in B vitamins. Most Americans are, because it is a chemical, not a chemical. It's a nutrient that's found only in soil, and they have to inject the beef cattle. I don't know if they do it with the chickens, but I know they do it with the beef. They have to inject them with B vitamins in order for you to get the B vitamins. So some people think you can't get B vitamins unless you eat beef. but that's not where it originally came from. The only reason why there's B there is because if you go to my channel, up at the top, it should have like live, it should say videos, shorts, lives, and playlist. I think that if you slide it, you should be able to see where the playlists are. It should be, yeah, if you can't slide over. That's what I do when I'm on my phone. I'll go to somebody's channel. I'll go look at their channel. And then it'll have a bar across the top that'll have the different things that you can choose from. It should say videos, shorts, live, playlists, and something else, I think. But if you click on, yeah, you see it? But yeah, and also too, eating meat and even cheese, those are the vegetarian, cheese and milk, hormones. We're the only mammal on the planet that drinks another mammal's milk past infancy. It's a growth hormone. That's why if you have cancer, do not eat dairy. It promotes and growth cancer. Yeah, so be careful of that. But I know a lot of people say I could never. That's why I would go, but I'd go vegan, but I could never give up cheese. There's so many alternatives out there now, and I've gotten so used to not having it anyway. I don't miss it. Not anymore. I did in the beginning. But they've come a long way now. That there's no reason, there's no reason not to. And it's cheaper. People say, oh, I'd go vegan, but it's too expensive. Yeah, if you buy all those processed vegan meats out there, it is. Those cans that I showed you, I only got them on sale, and I got them so long ago. And they last me forever. But you could go vegan and not eat processed foods. It's expensive to not be vegan anymore. My total groceries for the both of us, for me and my daughter, who was a growing teenager at the time before she moved out. Well, moving out this summer. My total groceries, no more than $30, $40 a week. Eggs gross you out the worst. I saw a vegan comedian one time. He called it chicken periods. Eggs are chicken periods. It's where they get rid of the eggs out of their butt. It's the truth. It's chicken periods. But a lot of people use it in stabilizing for baking and cooking. And a lot of people like scrambled eggs. But I can make a mung bean scrambled eggs. Oh, you found it. Okay, good. Good night, honey. Have a good one. I love you guys. All right. It's been 3 hours. And I've got a piece of husk stuck in my in my throat. So I'm going to go now too. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Look for me next week. And please go check out my playlist. Not just that one. I have many more. I love you guys. Thank you for watching. Keep it real. Peace out.